This podcast was originally live streamed on the NonSequitur Show on YouTube. New episodes air weekdays, Monday through Friday, at 8 p.m. Eastern at youtube.com/NonSequitur Show. Make sure you never miss a live stream by visiting www.nonsecshow.com/schedule. For the latest news, polls, and updates throughout the day, follow us on Twitter at NonSecShow or Facebook.com/NonSecShow.
That's some good freaking beer at $14 a pop.
That's the first goddamn. The second goddamn is when you take your first swig of it and you're like, goddamn.
I had we got to get the super chats, but I had a triple IPA a couple months ago. A triple IPA, 13%. Goddamn. Yeah, it was potent. Yeah. All right, let's get to these. Real quick, some shout outs. I want to give a shout out to my friend Cynicist in the live chat. Cynicist runs a gaming channel, and nobody kind of here knows of him, but I want to put a shout out for him coming over and listening. Thank you, Cynicist. I hang out with him when I don't want to deal with your guys' shit. So, okay, let's get the super chats. Jake Kershaw, $5. Steve McCrae is the Pope of agnosticism, and I swear my allegiance to him. Kiss the ring, baby. Kiss the ring. Wait, I got to get a ring first, but
oh god,
I think it's hilarious.
Don't grovel.
A Sandring, $20. Well, thank you, a Sandring.
Yes,
if Aron is sticking around for a few after the show, I still want to say hi. I don't know if he is. I don't know. I'm happy to do an after show or even on this channel or my channel. I don't care, but I don't know what Aron's plans is tonight.
You bet, bring him on quick because I've got a bunch of other shit I got to dive into.
Yeah.
Dave, can you just, you know what? Instead of doing that, can you just give Sandring a link maybe and have him come in?
We'll switch, Chris. We'll switch you into Sandring out if you don't mind, so that the server can say hey to.
Yeah, nice to meet you. We need to do something sometime because every episode I do on my channel, me and my co-host, we always start it by telling everyone what we're drinking.
What are you drinking tonight?
I'm down with that.
For me, it is straight vodka.
Yeah. He don't fuck around, man. He was drinking straight gin the other day. Who does that?
Oh yeah,
straight gin.
I bought a bottle.
I can't
of
even
Captain
taste it
Mo.
anymore.
I bought a bottle of Captain Mo 1607, and I drank the bottle myself.
That's
you're a better man than I do. Yeah, you're better than I. All right, vegan atheist. $2. A virtual hug to you all. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. We'll give you virtual hugs too.
We needed it tonight. We needed it tonight.
Yeah, we'll give you a virtual kiss. But
do you have virtual Xanax? Do you have virtual Xanax?
Exactly.
Oh wait, that reminds me. Didn't you say that your friend Jason, wasn't he gonna like Muhammad handjob or somebody like that? What was it? There was some guy he was gonna.
Yeah, it was a Muslim, Muhammad. I can't think of his name. He's an apologist. He's a Muslim apologist. Muhammad something.
Okay, well, I'm down for that too because people always want to complain. How come you always pick on the Christians? You don't have balls enough to face a Muslim. Yeah, I literally do. Face them head on. But go ahead and bring me one.
Okay, awesome.
I don't know.
I would like to see that actually too.
Yeah, I would.
I'm sorry. There he is.
I'm passionate about it, but, all right. Hey, Sandra. All right, so let me get through these real quick. Jake Kershaw, $2. I think he's snoring, sleeping. That was not boring, guys. That was actually awesome. I enjoyed that.
He was talking about Jason. This is when Jason was doing his bloviating at the beginning. Yeah.
Kent Hovind CPA, $2. And by the way, Aron, if you don't know, this is obviously a fake account, but I love him because if we have a good video, Kent Hovind CPA gives us $1, but if he really likes it, he gives us $2.
Yep.
So, Kent Hovind CPA. Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
Let me say something real quick. Steve, Sandring, we're getting a little bit of feed, I think, from the truck. It sounds like a radio. Or channels. Do you hear that, Steve?
Yeah.
There's no radio running.
No,
it could be alien subject transmissions.
Alien subject transmissions. That makes sense. By the way, this is Sandring. He's a huge supporter of the show, and he's wanted to meet you. So here you are, Sandring, Aron Ra, the man himself.
How do you do?
Hello. I wanted to say hi for quite a long time.
Well, thank you. You a truck driver?
I am.
Okay.
Yep. I drive all over the country.
Over the road?
I keep trying to get down to your area when you're speaking, but I never seem to.
I don't ever.
We're always
speak,
afraid he's going to
I
like
don't
get
ever
an
speak in my
accident
area.
to us. Sandra listens to us as he drives, and I'm afraid there's going to be like road rage at some point. You know?
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. That should be illegal.
Yeah.
It's
if you want to
dangerous.
catch me in Texas, you're better off doing it in Austin rather than the town that I live in, because I almost never speak in the town that I live in.
Austin's
I try to get
kicking
down.
with.
Trying to get down.
I want to go to Austin. I might be in the area at some point. A friend of mine wants to go visit some places in Texas to go find a couple of young creationist PhDs and go after them, and wanted me to be a videographer.
And if not that, 6th Street.
Oh, you got is like preachers or something?
6th Street rolls up and smokes Beale Street and Bourbon Street.
Oh, I'm down for that.
6th Street is so much nicer.
Bourbon Street from I'm New Orleans, right? That kind of stuff.
Exactly, and Beale Street of Memphis.
Okay. I would totally be down
6th Street
for that.
is better. And I just remember my favorite impression of this was, I brought this girl and a friend of mine from Nottingham, England, and it was the police block off a few blocks worth of 6th Street because it's all bars, and so you just end up with 10,000 drunken college kids. And it's always, relatively always warm. And this was in the month of May, so it was very warm. So everybody's barely dressed, and everybody's completely intoxicated. So, like the girl we were hanging with, she's like, "Oh my God, it's like a river of fuck."
That's a brilliant way of describing half our shows. Yeah.
And my English friend was beautiful. He says, "Oh, this is brilliant. We don't have anything like this back home."
That's awesome.
The British
I bet you don't have anything like 6th Street anywhere in England. Gotcha.
I'll have to check it out if I get down there. All right. So Ken Hovind CPA says God is real, and his name is Patrick Mahomes. Nicholas Brand, $2. What a shame! I already ate word salad today. David Dallafor, by the way, I hope David you're doing okay. $2. Drink. Everybody else is. I'm out. I'm going off more after this.
I think I know that one.
Yeah, he knows. He knows how to do that.
You definitely shouldn't, Miss Andring. You definitely shouldn't.
Not when you're driving.
No.
Somebody had asked me today how. Well, you're parked, but are you done for the night?
Yes, I'm done for the night.
Okay.
I specifically got done early so I could watch this.
But somebody had asked me, Steve, how do you deal with these people half the time? And I said, well, I take the Aron Ra approach to methodological engagement with these people. I just drink a lot of alcohol. It does work. I actually posted on my Facebook page.
Sandring, what did you think about tonight? Since you actually scheduled so that you would be done in time to watch. How do you what's your takeaway from this evening? Am I a punk ass bitch? Is what I'm asking.
No. I mean, you shouldn't even have to ask me that one. But
yeah, Kyle was just trying to shut him down left and right after going, "Hey, go ahead, take it. Go ahead. Yeah, we're waiting. Go ahead. You got."
No, it was sad. When you watch them, and he had to have been intoxicated. All the dramatic pauses, he couldn't seem to string sentences together or any kind of coherent thought together. It's like I have no idea what he was talking about. And sit down and I just watch this slow rolling train wreck that's just like, it's like, I'm not all that great, and I don't know very much about things like taxonomy or evolutionary theory or anything like that. And even I think that I could have done a better job about whether the Earth was created or not.
The nun on the screen was.
Yeah, he was very obviously stoned or drunk, right? I mean, he said all he had to drink tonight was water. If I were to take him at his word, I'd have to wonder what collection of pills he mixed together for this evening.
Fire water.
Yep.
Yeah, no,
I agree.
There's something wrong, definitely. There's no question about that. Yeah.
And I've talked to him. It's not the same person. Like the guy I talked to was, before was alert. There was none of that, like that slow, like droggy, like he's in slow motion type. I mean, I don't know. I guess he just got nervous and drank a little bit too much. It happens. I mean, I've done that. I've been that way with stand-up comedy. I've done that before, where you get so nervous beforehand, you drink before you go on stage, and next thing you know, you don't remember going up and doing your set. and
really?
it's about as oh yeah, absolutely.
I have not yet done stand-up comedy. I've done a couple of stand-up routines in preparation for doing live club stand-up comedy. But the thing I was looking forward to was earlier this year. There was supposed to be the GAC, the Global Atheist Convention, was supposed to be in Melbourne, Australia, during Darwin Day weekend. And I was invited to speak. I was told that I would have an hour on stage alone in front of an audience of 5,000. And I did a complete stand-up routine that would have sold beautifully for an Australian audience. And it was all stand-up comedy. That would have been, and I knew the shit would play. I knew it would work for that audience because I don't know if you know, audiences beneath a certain number is extremely risky. You're going to bomb if you've got 60 people or less. You're going to bomb, but an audience of 5,000,
yep, you'll kill.
And you've got the material that will work for that audience. And I did. I had a whole routine, 45-minute routine for that audience, and they canceled the show. And it would have been the very first time I'd ever done comedy, and I'm absolutely confident it really would have worked.
Oh, it's a high like no other, man. Like the first time I was 17, the first time I went and did a comedy club, and it's just like you never. And I ate it like I was horrible. It was the worst thing ever. And what I'm doing now is I'm taking a lot of my old routines where I didn't do so hot, and I'm uploading them to the channel. So like every certain amount of weekends, I'll put that up, and so people can see like how really either bad I did, or in some cases, I did okay. But there were many times that I, like in Ohio, I played the Funny Bone in Dayton, Ohio one time, and I was middling. So this is the first time I was ever middling, and I was just so nervous. I was nerve-wracked all day long. And when you get to these clubs, they give you a bar tab. As part of your arrangement with the club, and I just kept like being like, okay, my nerves aren't calm enough. I need another one. And I woke up the next morning in the middle of the hotel living room they give like a suite where you're staying with the other comedians. There was a trash can beside of me. So as soon as I woke up, I knew exactly what that meant. But the second thought that I had was, oh shit, I don't remember going on stage. And I didn't.
Yeah, I wish that I had something to do with the organization of when they did ApostaCon here in Dallas. Because I had there was nobody contacting me about their arrangements for talent or anything. There was an 11-year-old comedian who lives here in Dallas, who is an atheist, an 11-year-old atheist comedian. Think about how cool that would have been. I watched all of her atheist comedy, and I'm like, she lives here in town. She will cost us nothing, right? But at that time, at that event, they had Penn and Teller as the headliner. Can you imagine booking an 11-year-old girl to open for Penn and Teller? But she did really, really good atheist content. And it's especially alarming when it comes from such a little girl.
I've heard young comedians, and they're freaking hilarious, to be honest with you. They're like, first of all, I shouldn't know half the shit they're talking about, but the fact that they're able to put it in comedic form is just a riot.
Yeah, I've met this girl a couple of times because she's an activist. And this is another reason that I wanted to promote her. It wasn't just that she was a stand-up comedian. I mean, I met her at one of the comedy clubs when she was doing her show. And then we also ran into her at one of the activist marches, where I just suddenly realized as a person I'm marching next to it is, hey, you're Saffron Herndon. So anyway, I just thought that would have been great. I wish I could have promoted her, and now that was like 2-3 years ago. So now she's like going to be a teenager, and it won't have kind of the same appeal.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's even better, but it's disarming when there's somebody so young and the humor is so knife edge cutting.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
I know who you're referring to. I've listened to her before. If it's the same person I'm thinking of. Very cutting.
Almost certainly has to be. Yeah. She tells this one joke that every time I meet someone online, they get arrested.
I like that. That's good. That's good.
Oh crap! Does that mean funny. I'm going to get arrested now?
Yes, they're actually outside of your truck now.
Joke. It's just the kind of joke
I can see outside of my truck. There's nothing out here.
It's just the kind of joke you would not expect an 11-year-old kid to come up with.
Right? Yeah,
it's the same.